Hey, how are ya?
Welcome to another episode of Character Talk. If you haven't already, check out the last episode where we talked about Dr. Vegapunk. Today's character, Bogard, from the series One Piece that we all know and love. For the most part of the story, Bogard rarely appears, but that is because a good writer keeps their best characters away from the light as much as possible. Bogard is the right-hand man of the hero of the Marines himself, the Fist, Vice Admiral Garp. And when someone is the right hand of the literal hero of the Marines, you know for sure that they are able to stand with the best of them. He is a very skilled swordsman, and people may even put him in the talk of one of the strongest swordsmen in the whole series. Since Garp was said to be Roger's rival, you know Bogard had to be right next to him fighting the Roger pirates, which meant that he either clashed blades with the Dark King Rayleigh or Scopper Gabon, and maybe, just maybe, even got a few clashes in with the Golden Lion himself. We don't see Bogard often, but when we do see him, he always has a katana by his side, which is actually a Meito Supreme grade blade, next to the likes of Mihawk's black blade Yoru. The strongest man in the world's blade, his Murakumo Giri. And even the king of the pirates' sword, his ace. And being the wielder of such a powerful sword, he is able to split huge mountains in half like they are bread and kill sea kings without barely even moving. Not only does he have a Meito rank blade, but Bogard has actually mastered all three types of Haki: observation, armament, and of course Conqueror's Haki. He is able to use advanced armament Haki and can even imbue his blade with his Haki to split the sky with other powerful Haki users. Not many people in the story have been able to use Future Sight, but Bogard is actually on that list, as he can use it very easily. And his Conqueror's Haki is said to be on par with our main character Luffy himself. In the recent chapters, Bogard has single-handedly fought and took down all four of the Emperors of the Sea. Chopped off all of Zunisha's legs and left her for dead. Found the One Piece and is now the king of the world. Lifted up God Valley from wherever it was hidden just to revive Rocks, D. Zebek, and unalive him immediately. Stole all of the devil fruits that the Blackbeard pirates have, figured out what happened at the Void Century. Just unalived the old guys at the top of the world, destroyed Pangaea Castle, and now has Im-sama in a chokehold at some place at the top of the Red Line. Now of course most of the stuff that I just said is not true. Well, the Im-sama in a chokehold is probably true, but this is really just what I would like to imagine Bogard is able to do, because all jokes aside, he is literally Garp's right-hand man, and it kind of seems like Oda has forgotten about this character with so much potential, but at the same time, never, ever underestimate Oda, and Garp did just make an appearance in the new One Piece chapter 1071, which is why I still have high hopes for Bogard. Garp is heading to the pirate beehive, and of course Bogard has to be on his ship. I can just see it right now. Garp casually walking through Hachinosu, and an invisible Shiryu tries to attack Garp from the back, and Bogard just blocks his attack in the most badass way, while Garp casually keeps walking like nothing happened. Bogard is seen to be the height of a normal human in the One Piece world, as he is seen to be the height of Garp himself. He rocks the signature marine coat over his shoulders and wears a gray suit and tie, and to wrap up his sick outfit, he wears a matching gray hat to top it off and is inspired by Humphrey Bogart. But at the same time, Bogard may not even be his name, because as of right now his name has actually only been an anime-only name. When I called him a very skilled swordsman, I wasn't lying. We've seen him very easily cut the gun that Kobe was holding into many pieces, only in the manga by the way. You all may say, well that's pre-time skip Kobe, that's no accomplishment. Come on guys, cut me some slack, we don't know much about this guy. I'm sure he has to be a very powerful swordsman. He could even be a vice admiral for all we know. He even helped train Marine Captain Kobe when he first enlisted in the Marines under Vice Admiral Garp's wings. And look at Kobe now, he's a very powerful Marine, even being able to stand up against law at the famous Rocky Port incident. Oh, and Helmeppo too I guess. Every time we see Bogard he is shown as a very serious character, never smiling, but at times he may show a slight grin here and there. He is also a very calm and collected character that doesn't really talk much. We see his calm personality when Axe Hand Morgan broke free from his chains and cut Vice Admiral Garp in his chest. Bogard immediately puts his hand on his blade, but Morgan grabbed Helmeppo as hostage, so Bogard kept his calm and assessed the situation, knowing that at any moment he could kill everyone on that ship.
Who should I talk about next? Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Ha, ha, ha.